What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another quick third-party review today. Today we're looking at the Headrobots drone. This is just a quick look at the packaging. Very standard fare Headrobots packaging. Basically all your pieces are going to be separate. On the back, just some instructions here. So what this actually is an upgrade kit for either Vortex or Tomahawk. And now, I originally bought Vortex here thinking I was going to use the kit on him, but I ultimately didn't like the dark purple color and stuff, and I thought it looked kind of weird with the black. It's not bad looking, but he has the Decepticon logo. So I ultimately ended up doing my whirl out of the Tomahawk mold. So what you need to do for this is really rather simple. You remove this screw, and that screw, and basically you're going to end up replacing those parts, and it's going to make them look a little bit different. Okay, so for comparison, here is our Vortex in his helicopter mode, and you can see he's got his little landing gear here. And then once you add the extra parts here for Whirl, whoops, pop this one off. There we go. Once you add those parts, he looks something like that. Got his little weird skis that he's sitting on. A little bit strange, but what can you do? These parts here are like little rocket things that just kind of peg onto the back. They don't really sit terribly tight. So yeah, a little bit of a change into the helicopter mode. Let's actually get this guy transformed though, and we'll take a look at his altered robot mode. So let's just take these little rocket launcher things off because they're just gonna fall off. And we'll take this really nice gun, nice chain gun there, and we'll take the other one off here. There we go. Take that off, and we'll start by doing his legs. So as you can see, we replaced the bottom part here with this like shoe type thing, which then just takes the skis and they just peg in to the bottom, so they are gonna probably fall off on you, but they just peg right back in. So you got his ski legs. You could also just use them as feet if you really wanted to, I suppose. Now we'll take this part and we'll bring it to the back. We will separate, actually let's take his rotor here and turn it like that because it makes it easier, and we'll separate his arms here like so. And I am not good with this mold. Take these, kind of lift him out of the way, and bring his arms out so we can kind of move them out of the way here. Do that again on this side, lift it, pull this out, and there we go. And then that'll let us bring our legs all the way down like they're supposed to be. Now we'll take this and start pulling this down. Open up the cockpit and push the head on out and through. And we can bring this down all the way. And it'll kind of clip in place, and we'll close that on up like so. Then we'll take these arm pieces and we'll make sure the rotor is out of the way. We'll just rotate these down all the way until they peg into place, like that. And we'll do it again on this side. Rotate it till it clicks. There we go. And now, all that's left is to clean up his hands here. We'll close this up and rotate it so it flips his hand out. Rotate it all the way back. Take this, rotate it all the way back. Whoops. Darn ski came off. I don't know, I'm half tempted to glue these skis in place, but if I do that, I'll never be able to put him back into Tomahawk mode if I so please. But I don't know if that's necessarily something that upsets me or not. Let's get these plugged back in. I don't know, part of me wants to leave these so I could actually put it on the Vortex mold, or version of this mold, if I so please. So, I don't know, I probably won't end up gluing it in place. But there you go. Now we've got Whirl here, and that is a really nice looking Whirl head. I really like that. we can now give him his weapons. One of these is actually designed to be held from under, or yeah, to plug right into this little hole here to give him like an underslung machine gun thing. And the second one is sized, I believe, to just go right in his hand. And then you take these little accessories here and whoops, you come around to the back here and you see these slots here. These are what was used to plug it into his helicopter mode, basically plug his legs in. And all these do are they're designed to fit right into these little holes, like so. And there you go. Now you've got your fully armed and ready to go Whirl. And I think he looks really good. I love him in all black like this. I know the real Whirl is a light blue and everything, but I just really like how this looks. I have absolutely no complaints about it. So let's actually bring Vortex back into the picture. So here's Vortex to go in the picture here. Whoops. Looks like Whirl's doing some splits. There we go. Much better now. Yeah, I really like how this looks, and just kind of by repositioning the wings and stuff. I mean, if you want, you can flip these wings down back. I like to have Whirl more armed. And I just think he looks really good. It's a really nice use of this mold. It is a very movie mold, but Whirl was so different than all the other Transformers of the time, because he wasn't actually a Transformer, that I think it totally works to make him a classic Whirl. And yeah, you can kind of get the feeling of what the kit would look like if you had put it on Vortex. Overall, I really like it. I think it's a very good add-on kit for Whirl, or for Tomahawk, just to make a classic Whirl. So this is T2RX6. I know this was a quick short review, but unfortunately I do not have too much time today. So I will see you guys next week.